Welcome back to another episode of Byerwood, and my name is Stelia, of course, and today we're going to be working on Sturgis University, which is going to be the main university, the main prestigious university in this city of Byerwood. So this university is going to contain the best varsity sports teams, the highest tuition, the nicest looking buildings, the nicest grass. It's really going to be a prestigious, a high, a ritzy. It's for a certain target audience, but the people that come here, they are gonna they know what they're gonna get into when it comes to paying the tuition to come to the school. So that's not really a problem to people that come to a school like this. They don't care what price they have to pay to learn at the level that this school is, because they're paying for more than the academics. They're paying for the view, the quality, the prestige, all of that. This university is going to be located on what I'm going to call College Hill, and every city it seems to have a College Hill or a hill where a college is located on that they call College Hill, but this is going to be my city's College Hill because the university that is on this hill is one of the most important in terms of the city's history and the city's academic history as well. There's also going to be some varsity sports located down the hill, so they're not going to put the varsity sports right up on the hill, but they want it sort of down the hill away from the main campus area because that's not really the main focus of a university like this. But in a small city that doesn't really have a huge population, varsity sports in terms of college is not going to be high division. So I'm just wrapping up the university building placement, and I kind of like the angled two sides of the grid. And right now I'm actually going to drop this whole university down because I actually made the hill a little too tall and I made it a little too far off of the highway, but I'm going to drop that down in a second once I get some more trees. So this university, there's going to be neighborhoods that kind of run right near it, so they're going to do their best to try to fence off and keep off the neighborhood, because the neighborhood in the area that it's placed in doesn't necessarily align with what they're aiming for. And I know that doesn't sound very, nice to say about the people living in this area or the houses, but it's just the truth. There's many instances of this, not only in New England cities, but cities everywhere, of different classes sort of butting up against each other. And a majority of the people that live in these neighborhoods are not going to be able to afford going to a university like this. So it's kind of weird that this place that's being shoved in their face, literally, it's right near all of their houses and businesses, they would never have the money or resources to be able to attend. These buildings, of course, are going to come almost right up against the lower academic or lower parts of the campus over here, mainly featuring the varsity sports buildings, which consists of a baseball field and a football field as well. I don't think this city is large enough to have a football stadium the capacity of a varsity sports stadium, so I think the stands in both areas are adequate for a few thousand people maximum, but not really meant for large gatherings. And there actually is one pretty large stadium in Worcester, and it's right up on 290, and it's the stadium for the Holy Cross Crusaders, I believe they are. And they play football there. So these are just going to be some businesses located along this road that's called Charles Way Street and Orchard Way. These are two very important roads because they run along the highway, but they're not necessarily the highway. So if you want to quickly get on a road parallel to the highway and someone's there, you can easily get to a road parallel to the highway because it's right there, right off the highway. Multiple exits lead to it, and you can easily get from get to the neighborhoods and to the commercial areas quickly. So I'm just wrapping up another episode here, and I just want to thank you again for watching, and thank you for sticking with the series. Even if the gameplay might not be fresh, I still want to give it to you. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next episode.